Hello everyone, welcome back to the weekly Forex analysis. Let's get going and start off with the DXY. And if you remember last week, we were expecting DXY to break this top here and eventually heading towards this liquidity level that we have highlighted on the chart. And as you can see, the price dropped after the FOMC, reached this trend line here, and then it continued towards the upside, taking out this top and also this key level that we have highlighted. So as you can see, we have here a liquidity sweep. So next move for DXY is a consolidation. So in the coming week, I'm expecting a reaction from the DXY, which is a pullback that has the potential to hit this first level that I highlighted here before pushing back up. We also have another level sitting below here, which could be targeted in case the pullback could be a bit deeper, but the only way we can figure that out is by looking at the price action at that moment in time, which means that if the price comes to the first zone and it gives you a strong reaction towards the upside, then most likely this will continue to go up, okay? The second option is that if this moves sideways at this level here, most likely it will drop one more time before pushing back up and it will develop a complex structure like this one. Okay, now let's move on to EURUSD. For EURUSD last week we were expecting the price to make a consolidation here before pushing back down. So as you can see, before the FOMC we got this spike up, then the next day the price started to reverse. We hit this trend line here, and from that level the price started to drop because we also had this order block here which had a key role in the way things developed. So the price came back one more time, created a new lower low here, and in the coming week I'm expecting here a consolidation, maybe hit this order block and then another drop to collect the liquidity from the order block sitting below. Pound USD, this one dropping similar. So as you can see, the price started to drop. We taken out this low, created a lower low here. So the way things are looking, I'm expecting in the beginning of the week a consolidation. Maybe the price will reach this level here and then push back down, taking out this low here. As you can see, in the grand scheme of things, as you can see here, we had this impulse, this consolidation, and then this impulse towards the upside acted as a liquidity sweep for this previous top. It collected all the liquidity here from all the sellers that we had, and then it started to drop. You can also see on the MACD we had loads of divergence between these two tops here, so between this one and this one, so it was a clear sign that the liquidity was swept and then the price dropped. So now we have to wait for a consolidation here, maybe a small one before dropping, but I will keep an eye out on this area here, and if the price reaches this level, then I'm going to be waiting for a reaction followed by consolidation, and then that's the trade towards the downside. Dollar yen, this one keeps pushing up. We were expecting last week a reaction from this current level that I'm drawing, and we were saying that the price has a strong chance that it will drop to take out this low. Instead, as you can see, because of the strength of the dollar, the price pushed back up, take out this top. We didn't get a setup here. This was a bit risky because it was a sideways move and this happened before the FOMC. So we would have liked to see a pullback first, then a reaction, and that would have been our setup. So our analysis was wrong for dollar yen, but we knew in the grand scheme of things that the trend is going back up. We were just expecting a deeper pullback than this one. So I was expecting here one more push towards the downside before pushing back up, but the price started to increase. So now we have to wait here for this consolidation to finish. Maybe the price will push back down. We have a fair value gap area here. Plus, there's a possibility that the price will drop towards this core zone as well. So this is a nice confluence. Other than that, if the price goes back up from here, I won't be looking at any setups because it's a bit risky. We want to see a bigger pullback before we get into a trade so we can have a better risk to reward on our hands. And also, we want to trade the bottom of the impulse, okay? So here, this one could continue to go back up, then it could come back down, take you out. So that's why we don't want to trade it. We will wait for a deeper pullback. If it happens here, fine. If not, we will get another one in the future. We have to be a bit patient and wait for the structure to develop. But overall, this one is bullish in the coming week. It will go back up after this consolidation, after this range. So keep an eye out if you get any setups. Australian dollar versus the US dollar, this one went according to our plan. We were expecting the price here to drop. You can see we have this target level here that we highlighted. We weren't expecting this pullback to be this strong. We were waiting for something like a reaction around this trend line here and then push back down. But with the FOMC news, this one went crazy towards the upside and then the next day started to drop. And in the coming week, we expect here consolidation and then one more drop to take out this first target. And as a second target, I'm going to be looking at this low as well, because it has a pretty good chance that this will be taken out as well. So we have to take it step by step. Consolidation, first target, and if the momentum is strong, it will definitely drop to take out the second one. If not, it could develop into something complex and then drop, taking it out eventually. New Zealand USD, we were expecting a drop for this one as well. This had a pullback and then the price started to drop, taking out all this liquidity from this level here. As you can see, it's marked on the chart. Now the next move for New Zealand USD is a consolidation and another continuation towards the downside. USDCAD, for this one, we were expecting the price last week to continue towards the upside. We were expecting here a consolidation and then another push up. Now the price is basically in the same place that it was last week when we did the analysis. So the price decided to pull back deeper, hit this trend line here that we had. This is a nice trend line that we were looking at for a while now, and the price reacted at this level. It nearly touched it. So what I'm expecting here for USD CAD in the coming week is a consolidation, one more push up, take out this top, and then we'll see what happens next. Dollar Swiss franc, we were expecting the price to increase. We were waiting for a reaction from this consolidation. We were expecting the price to push back up to take out this previous top here. So as you can see, the price took out the top, created an all-time high, then it pulled back, and then it continued to go up, as you can see. And in the coming week, I'm expecting here a correction and then one more push towards the upside. Pound yen, this one we expected it to take out the liquidity from this level. The price consolidated here pretty nicely. It started to go back up, created this higher high, and now the price is dropping, as you can see. Next move for pound yen, I'm expecting here a consolidation. If we get this consolidation, then the price will drop one more time. If not, it's possible that it could spike up from this level and then slow and steady push back up, taking out this top. So we have to pay close attention to these levels. We are at a nice level here. This is a fair value gap that we find ourselves in. So keep an eye out on this area here, because the price could react from this and it could push back up, consolidate, and then we will see a new higher high soon. Gold, we were expecting gold last week to make a deeper consolidation towards this order block. Instead, the price spiked up with the news on FOMC. So now we expect here this consolidation to finish. This is a good area to watch for a buy, and another good one to watch is this order block here, because the price could push back down a bit deeper. Then you have to wait for a reaction, consolidation, and if this happens, this will start to go back up, not necessarily in the straight line. It could make a messy pattern here, but the point is that we will continue to break the top. We'll continue to make all-time highs. Silver, this one has a nice consolidation in play here. If the price gives you a sideways move here, you can take a chance with a small risk trade, like a 0.2, 0.3% of your account, for another push back up to take out this top. There's also a chance that this could drop towards this liquidity level before pushing back up. So keep in mind these two options. Oil, nothing new here. We're still underneath this level here. We'll be waiting for a breakout and then a consolidation, and then we'll ride the wave towards the $90 level at least. So keep an eye out on this possibility. As long as the price is below this level here, we won't be trading it, because it's not worth the risk. Let it do whatever it is doing here. This could pull back down, then push back up again, and afterwards, when we get this breakout, we'll be looking for a pullback and the reaction towards the upside. This is the only trade that we'll be focusing on oil. Other than that, we're not interested in any trades. Natural gas is developing into an even messier structure than it was last week. So here we have to be a bit patient and see a bit more action on the chart. We have to see a bit more candles here. The way things are looking, this could go both ways. So we don't have any idea on what's happening next. This, in the grand scheme of things, I'm expecting it to be a consolidation. But for now, we don't have any signs that this will go up or it will go down before making this complex pattern. So you have to wait a bit more. Overall, I'm positive that this is a consolidation, a range. So keep an eye out on the price action, but I advise you guys to not trade it. S&P 500, this one is continuing to push up. We didn't have any pullbacks here, only small ones. We had an internal trend line here, as you can see. So the way things are looking right now, I'm expecting the price here to continue to grow. I'm expecting another push towards the upside, create a new higher high, but until I won't see a drop towards this trend line, at least I won't be looking at any buy setups, because it's pretty dangerous. You see, every time it broke the top, it pulled back deep, and it made some sort of a messy pattern inside this area. Okay, so I advise you guys to wait for this pullback towards this trend line and then wait for a reaction. If not, if you don't get a reaction and the price moves sideways, stay away from it, because it could drop one more time. NASDAQ, similar, we took out this top, another all-time high for NASDAQ, things are going good. Now we will be expecting and we'll be looking for another push towards the upside, let this consolidation finish, and then let it go and take out this top. There's also a chance, but a small one, that this will pull back a bit deeper, even towards this level here, or also to collect the liquidity from this equal lows. We have some sort of equal lows here, so the price might drop at some point, and if that happens, it won't surprise us because we were expecting this, but I'm not too sure that it will happen now, but there's still a chance, so I have to put it out to you guys because of that. So if that happens, wait for it to take out the lows here and then wait for a reaction. If not, if the price action is moving slowly here, the first reaction that we get towards the upside, this most likely will be the move that will break the top again. Okay, Bitcoin, this one here is making a consolidation into the consolidation, which I mean that this is the first consolidation that we have. Then we have this breakout out of this trend line, and now it's making another consolidation. Okay, so question now, is Bitcoin going back up to break this top, or the second top to create a new all-time high? Well, we have to wait and see, because here we don't have any signs that that will happen as we speak. I'm pretty bullish on Bitcoin, by the way, but that doesn't mean that this could not drop a bit more. So we don't have any signal yet that the price will come back up to break this first target that we have highlighted on the chart. So until we don't get a reaction, a bullish reaction from here, the price could continue to drop. So in the grand scheme of things, this could become something complex. There's plenty of liquidity to collect at these levels here, so it will not be a surprise if the price drops here, could come back down, take out this level, and then push back up. So we have to be a bit patient. The price will continue to go back up, break out, and create a new all-time high. Ethereum, this one similar. Let's wait for a reaction here. We had the impulse, we have this level here, breakout. Now the price is consolidating, like you can see from the drags on my chart. For me to be convinced a bit more of the uptrend resuming, I want to see a second breakout here, then another pullback, and then a reaction. This will be the trade that I'm going to be looking for on Ether. Other than that, the price could continue to drop and create a new lower low inside this area. This is only a correction, don't get scared about it. We collected this liquidity from this previous level here, so now we can go back down, collect some more before pushing back up. So we have to be a bit patient, wait for the price to develop a structure first, and then we'll take our chances and see if we get a reaction or not. Okay, so with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to hit that like button and also subscribe to our channel. And if you have any other requests for any other instruments that you'd like us to cover in our future streams, head over to the comment section below, leave us your pair, and we'll add them to our analysis list that we'll do every Saturday. So I wish you guys a happy trading week ahead. Don't forget to trade with care, and we'll see you on the next one.